Good day, my shiners and glowers. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you once again for tuning in to my video message. Greatly appreciated. My video message today for you is going to be about failures, specifically helping you transform the vibration and disempowerment feeling of this word to a place of empowerment, which is ultimately for your greater good. Bottom line, failures equal wisdom. Here's the truth. When we think of certain words, we associate certain feelings and thoughts and projected outcomes, be it through our conditioning. And these become programmed in our subconscious mind and ultimately influence the way we live our life and we think. Failure is one of those words. Failure truly can play tricks on you. It's associated with the ego, if you allow it to. When something which we have anticipated should have worked out for us, or we are anticipating and it's not working out, or something that is sent through the universe organically to teach us a lesson, because everything comes to us as a lesson for our greater good, and most of the time we're not open to receiving it. Well, when it doesn't feel very good and we get uncomfortable, the first thing we start to think is we're inadequate. We become hopeless and we feel worthless. And we judge ourselves and other scenarios with this mindset and feeling. Bottom line, we give up way too early. Let me take you back to when you were a toddler, a child, and you were learning to ride your first bike with training wheels. You got on that seat, you rode, you fell many times. But what ultimately happened? As much as you fell, well, the same amount of times you fell, the same amount of times you got up. You landed on something hard and it hurt for a few minutes. And you cried, but you wiped your tears away because you were so determined to ride that bike, experience the freedom and joy of this new adventure, that you kept going. And eventually you knew you were going to get out of the training wheels and get to your two-wheeler. Again, you fell physically many times, but you always got up. And you didn't judge yourself. You didn't stop. You kept going. So if you didn't judge yourself then, and you didn't feel like a failure then, why allow yourself to feel that way as you move in your journey into adulthood? Giving up should never be an option. Think for a moment. The very same energy that you use to program yourself to feel negative and disempowerment and low vibrating, you can use the same mind energy, it's in the same pool, same place inside, to empower yourself so you feel good. It's all within you. It's just which side of the fence do you want to give more light to? Think about that for a minute. Start to see anything that hasn't happened in your past, which doesn't exist anymore, by the way, or anything that's not working out or feeling so good, full of blessings. Don't be afraid to look at it that way. These are opportunities that when you don't feel good, for you to move to your higher self, which is a place of peace. Here are some reasons why I believe failures are nothing but wisdom. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. Failures help you see what hasn't worked for you and push you to find what will. They motivate you. Failures help you see that you're giving away too much of your energy unnecessarily to people, thoughts that don't serve you, and this is why you don't feel well. Failures help you learn faster and work smarter, which is for your greater good. Failures help you realize your potential, because you're so familiar with not feeling good and making yourself not feel so good, you want to get to the other side for your greater good. It brings courage. Failures create opportunities for you and allow you to create opportunities for yourself, because when one door closes or various doors close, you're forced to find the one that opens. So it keeps you motivated again. Failures help you become wiser, and where there is wisdom, there is clarity. Failures help you become conscious of what you want versus what you don't want. Helps you step into the place of a powerful co-creator. Failures help remind you to support others that are noticeably feeling disempowered. The greatest gift, I've always said, is the love that you give yourself. But pretty up close to that is loving other people and helping them see their worth. And you can do that when they start to feel like they're failing. And that's beautiful. Failures remind you you are safe. This is a very important thing to remember. Remember, again, when you were a child and you fell so many times, you landed on something, be it hard or soft, but you landed and you always got up. You never gave up. Same applies when you're an adult and you get into relationships. Things may not feel so good, but you keep going with faith and love and trust. You keep going. You always got up and you always get to a place where you find some clarity. Let me add a bit of a spiritual component to this safety. And that is that, and I've said this many times in my video messages, that we are connected to and supported with this beautiful, invisible, divine intelligence around us. It's always there, guiding us, winking at us, and sending us messages. Far too often, we're not awake to hear these messages because we're afraid or we're too much in our ego mindset, so we're not allowing room to see the light. When you're not feeling good, the universe is going to send the same experience to you to open you up and open your eyes up, to remind you that this not so feel good place is you mismanaging your life. Start managing your life better through these not so feel good experiences. Don't see yourself as a failure in the negative way, but use it as a place to empower yourself. Failure forces you to listen to your intuition. So many people are afraid to listen to their intuition because they're not sure what it is. They're not sure how to connect to it. And they're afraid that if their intuition is saying, for example, get out of a relationship or get out of a job, are they going to be okay? Are they going to be able to survive? But you're going against your truth and you want to stay aligned to your soul because that's your ultimate place to your highest potentiality. One of the greatest gifts you give to yourself, and it's a sweet spot of extraordinary feeling and miracles. Stay true to your soul and that voice within you and that place of knowing. Listen to your intuition and failures will help you with that. Last but not least, failures ultimately move you, if you're open to seeing this, to the direction of your greatest potential to become the best version of yourself. And that's when you're truly living the ultimate human experience, what you were meant to do here. I'm going to leave you all with another one of my absolute favorite quotes. I have many favorite quotes by many inspiring gurus. And this one is from Winston Churchill. It's very befitting to my message today. And that is that success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. I'm going to read it again. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. So beautiful and so befitting, and a very powerful reminder not to give up and to look at failure in a different light. I hope you've enjoyed my video message today. Thank you all once again for tuning in. Sending you all so much love. Keep shining your light. Don't give up, and know that you're fully supported. And just know your worth. Until next time, much love and namaste.